everyone. We are at the Mother's Day ceasefire rally event. This is a walk to promote nonviolence among the youths, the young men and the young women in the community of color, and also in the diverse community as well. This is for Mother's Day. This is a walk conducted by Muslim mothers in order for them to spread awareness that gun violence is not allowed amongst their men and women and young men and women in the community. Ceasefire! 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 United we stand! United we stand! Divided we fall! Divided we fall! United we stand! Divided we fall! Divided we fall! Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Recycling this violence, man. And remember, killers, you know what you do? You create another killer. Someone that never thought about killing. When you took something they love, you done put in their head and contemplate killing. So look, listen, young brothers, man. We need y'all like y'all need us. We can't do this alone. So please, just know that people are there to help you, bro. You don't have to die in silence, man. You don't have to suffer in silence. There's Uncle T coming at you live as always. You know we do. We're going to keep it moving.
I like that, Uncle T. Appreciate you, man. I'll be praying for you.
So, why are you here?
Well, listen, when you're talking about trying to cure a disease like a cancer like gun violence in Baltimore, being engaged in the community is one of the most important things that you can do. I've been a supporter of ceasefire every ceasefire weekend from its inception, even before that, working with many of folks who are now involved in ceasefire when we were doing 300 Mid March. We have to stay engaged with the community directly to solve violence in Baltimore.
At the time, there's a negligence of really knowing what the people need, of being connected to the people, and I believe, and not just being connected to the people, but the people being involved with change. A lot of times, we the people, talk about what the needs are, but what part are we? How are we participating? How are we partnering with the government officials? And it's impossible for it to be just laws and regulations that is making change when you think about the days of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and what we were talking about, Jesse Jackson, that is still here, thank God, but they're now old. It's us. We are today. They were just preachers. They were just leaders who took it a step further to get out into the community. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And this, I believe, is kind of embracing that same unity of the people, of the community, showing that we're not gonna just stand. At that time, we were fighting a different battle. It was more so lynching and killing and disregard for Black lives because of our skin color due to racism. Yeah. But now, it's us against us.
Oh man, I know what pain feels. I lost my son due to gun violence in the streets of Baltimore. So when you ask me why I'm here, I have an invested interest, man, in the hearts of mothers and fathers that haven't even lost sons yet, and to let them know that, look, you never want to experience this pain. So that's why it's so essential that this message get out to the mothers and fathers who have sons and daughters that they know out there that's in harm's way, to get a word to them to tell them, turn, like God allow U-turns. God allows U-turns, I know, because I'm one of the ones that made a U-turn. But before I could make my U-turn, my son had already got a taste of my bad life, and as a result of that, he lost his life because Pops wasn't there to show him how to be a real man, because I didn't have a man to teach me how to be a real man, and that's how it happened. So to change that narrative, we got to be out here and support. Engagement is what it's all about. That's why I'm out here, to try to deter the next young man from killing or shooting.
I'm here in support of all the young men that they're not given a chance.
So I'm here supporting the mothers and fathers that have lost their children, son or daughter, to gun violence on Mother's Day weekend. This is our give back to let them know that we haven't forgot about them. They still, are kind, even though they lost their child.
Yeah.
We have not forgotten about them.
Yeah. And how do you think this event will be politically effective?
Well, what we're hoping is that the killing will cease at the least, for Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
That is our goal.
Exactly.
Ceasefire for the weekend.
I have no idea. It should be. So we got to put the message.
Well, I don't know. When you talk about political, I don't think of it in terms of political. I just think in terms of everyone playing their particular part. Whether it's political, social, psychological, everybody that plays a role in influencing our youth. I believe that's what's going to make it happen. The politician is just a unique piece that's added, that's extremely needed. So. Yeah, but there's no doubt in my mind that there is a difference, or there will be a difference when everybody play their part.
Oh, well, I don't really care about the politics of it, to be honest. This is not about politics for me. This is about those young brothers that we just interact with in the corner and being able to try to help them get to a better place. Make sure that coming together to make sure that we are. That's all that matters. All about that.
I think when they see people out in bad weather walking around trying to support our young people, hopefully other people will want to do more of that.
Yeah. How does this affect your culture, and how does your culture affect politics?
Well, they go hand in hand. You can't exercise one change in one area without the change happening in another. So the culture is disaffected or saturated with the violence, period. And the only way, we just can't play politics as usual. And the mothers and fathers and big brothers and rappers and everybody that has influence over our youth minds, they got to play a part.
Yeah.
Like literally, politicians can pass laws, they can legislate laws, but they can't change a person's heart.
Exactly.
So when a man wants to kill, you can legislate all you want. It's that we got to get in our youth head to change the narrative. We got to change the narrative,
Yes,
and we can't do that itself. Everybody play that part.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
It affects my culture in a big way. It's mostly young African American men that are dying in the streets,
Yeah.
and we're just doing it for all the guys that's on the corners,
Yeah.
even if they don't realize it.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you so much.
Well, this is the kind of activity that you need to change the culture, positivity. Just trying to drown out the negativity that comes out each and every day. And this is what this is about: a culture shift, a paradigm shift on our streets.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you so much.
Nobody can do everything, but everybody can do something. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do something I can do.
Yeah. Exactly. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Divided we fall. United we stand. United we stand. Divided we fall. Divided we fall.